fan favorite series first started last summer, I was able to pick up all the cars in the series except for one, Team 51 Ramone. For some weird reason, my targets never had him until about 4 days ago, when a family member of mine stopped by Target, found this guy, and picked him up for me. Anyway, guys, welcome back to yet another review. Today, we're finally going to be taking a look at the Team 51 Ramone. So, let's get started. The fan favorite series, they're $1 more expensive than regular diecast. So to compensate for that, they always try to add in an extra thing. Of course, a lot of cars have hats. Cruz, who's just a regular diecast, came with a tool cart, and Ramone came with an oil can. Does this oil can warrant this car being an extra $1? No, not really, but it's definitely an oil can. Anyway, guys, let's take a look at the package first. Of course, we have the Fan Favorites logo there, the Cars logo here, with a white background, and then fades into a screenshot from Cars 3 of Maddie McGear screaming. The sides of the package have little fans molded into them. You can't really see that, but that's similar to what they've done for years now with changing up the packaging for these special series. Collect them all. Got the Fan Favorites logo again. Team 95 Sarge, 95 and 51 Sheriff, and Danico Cruz with Tool Cart, as well as just a longer version of that picture of Maddie up there. There are a few more cars in this series out now, those being Flo and Luigi and Guido, but from what I've heard, they are pretty hard to find, which makes sense. So here is Ramone out of the package. Just like the rest of the fan favorite series, he was an original idea for the diecast line. And here is the oil can, the elusive $1 oil can. Yeah. I really like how this Ramone turned out. In fact, I really like how the whole fan favorite series turned out. It's probably one of my favorite of the post Cars 3 store exclusive series. I think my favorite of those is probably the Thomasville Racers, but Fan Favorites is definitely a close second. I really like how all of these cars turned out. Ramone is in a very nice blue and yellow color scheme, very unique for Ramone. Of course, it's based off of Cruz's Dinoco look. It's got a very nice expression there, typical Cars 2, Cars 3 Ramone expression. Of course, he's in all yellow, Dinoco logo in blue on the hood, which is actually different from Cruz's hood, which just has the word Dinoco written across it. You have some nice yellow highlights on it. I really like how the side turned out. It's very unique. It kind of adds sort of a lightning bolt zigzag there, which is pretty cool. Got 51 Cruz Ramirez written on the side. This is a really nice Ramone, I think. We got Low and Slow written on the back, more yellow highlights. I do hope that they make more series like this, more diecast line exclusive series that are more than just the TROC or the XRS, because I really like the series. I hope they do more series that give us variants of the Radiator Springs cars. Of course, we have Cruz and the 51 written there. I am especially looking forward to any more Ramones being made in the future, because as I've said in the past, Ramone is definitely one of my favorite characters to collect. Here is the base. Notable thing is that this one is made in Vietnam. Now the cars in multi-packs and XRS and fan favorites, etc. are made in Vietnam, which is interesting. So yeah, now, as much as I like collecting Ramones, and as much as I really like this Ramone, who bought this for the Ramone? Obviously, we all got this for the $1 oil can. This is the best deal in the Cars diecast line. Move aside Sweet Tea and Guido 2-pack, there's a new best deal ever in town. Look at that. It says motor oil on it. It's blue. It is totally worth the extra $1. And even better, it's exactly identical to the oil can that they released 10 years earlier for Mater with Oil Can. and probably in a few places, like with Hank Wholesome, I think, and in some other multi-packs. I'm pretty sure they've released this several times before. But who cares? It's back! And it has bumped up Ramone from $4 to $5, which is completely justified due to just how small it is. You know what? I would pay $5 for this all by itself. I would totally do that. You know what? I'd pay $100 for this by itself. Because it's amazing. Obviously, I'm kidding. It's nice to have a little oil can included. I just think that it's funny that that's what they did to bump up the price of the Ramone. Maybe you could have given him a different accessory. Maybe like... I'm not too sure what you could have given him. I'm thinking maybe like a TV, because there's a TV on the Queen's like tool cart, and that'd be a unique accessory. You know, there are several different things you could have given this guy. Maybe like a rack of different paint cans, or you know what? You could have given him a few paint cans instead, 2 or 3 paint cans. I think those would be much better accessories than a reused oil can, but you know what? It's still a nice little bonus for a very cool original Ramone. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.